Alright guys, we are going to make a run with a larger S300 on the truck. This is what came off of it. It is a very bulky 369. It's from VS Racing, just your run-of-the-mill Chinese turbo. And it has one of Weston's nice Reaper compressor wheels in it that is very, very sharp looking, but we're gonna see what it'll do. I genuinely have no idea. I have it simply for testing, and that is it. So if it works, then great. Maybe we can use it for something. We went ahead and boost leak checked it. We're gonna turn the CO2 bottle on and close off our wastegate because I don't need it for anything. Weston said it should be good no matter what, so let's see what it'll do. I gotta get it in stabilized time and see what RPM it spools at and see what speed I can start the run at, and then we'll get after it. Start speed up to probably the 50. I might move it to 56. I don't know. Alright guys, so I am here reviewing the footage after going back over that dyno run essentially and trying to make a video for you guys. That's going to be very short, and yeah, I don't know. It made 657, which is a pretty good number for a single charger on a VE truck, and if I'm not mistaken, probably the highest horsepower on a single on a VE truck. It's besides the point. It is like I said, it's a 69 73 with a 8.3 T4 on it. So it's currently the same turbine housing that's on the compound setup. But yeah, we'll look over the numbers here with you guys and kind of go over what we saw. Okay, so coming into the run, we were on top of the charger completely by the beginning of the run, and we were at 2,500 RPM, so it's pretty easy to be on top of it by then. In all reality, the charger did not, like you can see it boost started coming in. We were at 20 pounds of boost by 2,400, but I mean, it takes quite a bit of RPM to get it to get on top of the charger. Like, this is not something I would recommend for anybody street driving or just wanting a good turbo for their VE truck. I mean, nobody should ever be recommending you an S369, and if they are, you need to figure out who you're taking advice from and take that into consideration. But boost is the purple line. It stayed very, I don't know, reasonable throughout that run. 54.9, 55 pounds of boost, and peak drive was about 74 psi of drive pressure. So with the 8.3 T4 being non-gated and the wastegate, the manifold wastegate being completely shut, I would say this is kind of to be expected. Now, with that being said, do I think that turbine housing was too small? No, I really don't. I think the 9.1 T4 turbine housings are absolute junk, and you couldn't pay me to run one on like this VE truck. There's no point. They just have terrible manners. You can kind of see EGTs started falling once it was really on top of the turbo. I mean, I don't know, this is also probably it leaning out a lot because it's out of fuel. And just 145-degree piston bowl things. There's probably a big conglomeration of things happening right here, of which I do not know. But that's, I mean, we ended the run at 3980, and it still made good power up top, so that was an interesting dyno run. I think that Charger has potential and maybe a larger displacement application. For me right now, it does not. I think if a guy could probably run it as a single and spray the crap out of it and make a pretty good number 2. So that's also something to consider. But yeah, I just threw it on after our stock pairing testing because I wanted to see what it would do, less than send a wheel out. I wish I would have done a comparison between the VS wheel and this, and seen, obviously this one's going to flow better regardless. Maybe on something that's not going to spin it hard shaft speed wise, maybe it's not going to make that much of a difference on which compressor wheel you have. But with that compressor wheel being as nice as it was, there is no reason to not run it. And those compressor wheels of his are the real deal. If you are truly air limited, you're going to find some power putting one of those on. So it's very cool to see. But I will take it for what it is. It was nothing special, but again, I just want to give a quick rundown of that dyno run and just kind of what was going on there in our thought process. So that turbo is, I believe, sitting on my toolbox at home. I need to gather a bunch of those things up and get them back. So, but that is going to do it for this one. Just kind of a short one going over essentially just a dyno run. But until next time, I will see you guys on the Old School Crew. Peace out.